This episode is brought to you by Fragrances of Wine.
Previously on My Life Offline.
We start drying out. Like, men can shoot out sperm until they're like 60, 70. I think it scares John a little, and he's thinking, okay, we need to put kids off about a decade. But to me, it's like, kids are wonderful. It's like, the more kids, the more love.
When you turn 33, holler at me.
I've been working out, I've been trying to get my body fit and all that. You know, all that kind of stuff. I was like, okay, I think I can handle this. So I signed up for the Crowbox photo shoot. I don't mind showing a little skin.
Woohoo! You know, I've been thinking about going on this whole journey to meet my biological parents. These kids that were going to find their biological parents and how some of them were rejected. And I remember even saying then, Mama, I know why I should wait. I didn't think I was going to get emotional, but why I should wait? Because so many of them were rejected.
Flying high like I'm a rock star. Take a ride with me and be my passenger. I'm living that good life, sipping on that good wine, feeling like I'm ready to
go. My workout regimen is grueling. I consider myself just a workout buff, so I will work out for a straight 2 hours, or I can split it up, an hour one part of the day and an hour in the next part of the day. Sometimes I go in the gym and I lose myself. I'll be there for like 2 hours or so. And I'm used to long training, and I'm used to exercising for a long time with training for a marathon and everything. Sometimes I was running for up to 4 hours. So I am quite excessive in my workout routine, and most people don't like working out with me. Most people don't like hanging with me when it comes to workouts because they are grueling, and I go full speed and full power dang near the whole time. Most people don't like it. I love it though. During the summer it's pretty much crunch time, but during the year it's pretty much crunch time. So a lot of times I wake up at say 6 or 6:30 in the morning, exercise, take a shower and head straight to work, and I'm sometimes gone for the whole day. And then I come back and work out again. But I enjoy getting up early in the morning and working out and doing whatever I have to do there. My day is usually quite crazy in terms of work because I can be up and down all around. I'm here, I'm there. I have to be in faculty meetings, student meetings, teaching, meetings with my department chair, meetings with the dean, different committees. I speak at different engagements, so sometimes I have to travel for different things that I do. So my schedule is always hectic, usually almost every hour of the day, 25 hours. And there's only 24 hours in a day. 25 hours are usually used for me.
Next to me, maybe you didn't see what I see, but maybe you'll
Priority, the Style Q Fashion Social that's happening next week. City Lights. We're also going to discuss a little bit about industry standard, just giving updates and stuff. We're going to talk a little bit about the Style Q sale that we're going to be launching. Today's meeting is basically just going over all of our upcoming events and upcoming promotions for the Style Q store. So we've got the Style Q City Lights Fashion Social that's coming up in a couple of days now, so we have to get all that together. And then we have Industry Standard. It's our natural hair and beauty fashion show and expo, and we're very excited. It's tons of work. It's a huge production. So we try to meet once a week with all of our team members to kind of help get everything situated, have all the details in order so that we don't miss out on anything. This week also, Roshonda wanted to help out with vendor outreach and stuff. So we need to lock down a scheduled time to sit down with her. If we're gonna do a conference call, we're gonna do a meeting.
She was requesting that she receive a percentage of the sponsorships that she secures.
Maya Monroe is our publicist, and it's kind of cute because she has the last name Monroe, which works with us. Did she say what her percentage was?
I think it was 25%. of the
Squid.
of the sponsorships that
We have Felicia Kelly, who is our head event coordinator and our vendor management coordinator. She's actually our aunt in real life. She's our dad's youngest sister, and we love working with her. She is very knowledgeable of her craft. She's intense. She knows her stuff when it comes to event planning. There are no stones unturned. There are no pages unturned. She knows everything.
You can't cut corners with Felicia. And it's great because she does this on the side. This is her side business. She does event planning. So she's actually stepped in and helped us out a lot with industry standard and city lights. And we're super appreciative. Plus, it's always great to work with family. So
she deserves something, but I don't know. 25 is a little aggressive, but
so maybe it's negotiable.
Okay,
you know,
yeah,
but
we'll talk about that.
I can see her going her highest. You know what I mean, and then
trying to come down.
Yeah, exactly.
When we first started out, we would try to do everything ourselves, and we had these great ideas that we just couldn't execute because it was just two of us. So it made all the sense in the world to bring in people on our team that can handle different sectors of the business.
Maya does a lot of our media kind of contact. She helps us out with our events for media outreach, and she's just overall great. She has a lot of connections. She's very knowledgeable with PR, and we just love Maya. She's so cute. We love her to death. And just in case you're wondering, this is our family dog, Sophie, and my dog, Armani, the black poodle, is running around here somewhere. So.
Let's move on to the StyleQ Fashion Social that's next week. StyleQ.com is an online fashion boutique for women where we carry brand new fashion items, beauty items, and also accessories. And we also have a virtual thrift store called 119 Vintage where we resell vintage items that my sister and I have actually gone out and sourced ourselves.
So I have an update. So Alex, I know I was talking to you about this. My little sister, she's doing a line for us. It's like vintage jeans that she's making into like ripped shorts.
Really?
Which is very, very popular, like the high-waisted hoodies. So she's going to do a line for us for StyleQ.
It's going to be an extension of 119 Vintage. So also next week though, we want to launch a sale. We want to do $5, everything out the door, $5 for 119 Vintage.
And you want
only.
to add for that, right?
Jerry Johnson. He is our photographer, our designer, our
web
developer. I mean, he's super talented. He knows so much on the technical end. I don't know. I can't link it.
Just to be clear, I'm not as concerned with the IS website having Google Analytics. I mean, it's only going to be up for so long.
We know.
Okay, cool.
We know, especially that
So what are
first
those
month.
numbers?
Those numbers, thousands within a day. Close to
Per day, like on
Yeah.
average? Really?
Yeah.
Thousands of hits a day?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, when we first started in November, December, it was really, really heavy. When we have sales, you see an incline and things like that. But I think that this week with City Lights, it will bump up again.
can't
Just
wait to
because
see it.
everyone's going to want to see, oh, StyleQ's doing this. What do they have? And those shorts are really going to help.
Is there a raffle or anything? That's another thing I meant to ask you. How with the launch party we did, you know, a raffle with the social media and you know whoever was retweeting. Is there going to be something like that?
See, that's why I need you in my life. That's what we need to do.
Okay.
That's what we need to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
The crazy part about it is that we all have our 9-to-5 positions or our 9-to-5 jobs, and this is what we do on the site. So when we meet, we try to make things quick and brief so that, you know, we can do everything else we want to do outside of work. And we try to stay on top of trends. We try to make sure that, you know, we're kind of engulfed in the whole fashion world so that we can bring the latest and the greatest to our customers. So
There's constant research involved.
Oh, yeah.
We have to stay abreast of what our customers and our fans want. And then there's really a thin line between our customers and our fans because, you know, these girls, they come to us looking for fashion advice and tips and things, and they kind of want to know our perspectives on fashion. They want to wear the things that they see us wearing, and it all kind of stemmed from the YouTube videos. And I think it would be great to launch that next week because we're having the StyleQ Fashion Social City Lights, and it'll all connect. And while people are getting all excited about the brand again, the momentum will translate into figures.
Exactly.
I mean,
If you know who you are, then don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. And if you know what you are, go on and get it.
Today I'm going to JSU, Jackson State University, to find some naturals for my blog, chimeoutwards.com.
Go higher, be free, inspire, on fire, you know you'll be who you are naturally, sunshine.
Excuse me, are you natural? Do you mind if I interview you for my blog? I usually kind of stalk women, and when they turn around, it's like, okay, have you been following me this whole time? So I ask them how they achieve their hairstyle, the products they use, get information from them as far as how it feels to be a natural. I never really know what their reaction is gonna be. Most of the time they're like, who are you? Like, why are you talking to me right now? And most of the time they warm up when I say, oh, your hair is beautiful, you're natural, I want to interview you for my blog.
Okay, you've been natural for how long at this point?
2 years in November.
And what did you use to achieve the style you have here?
Well, I do some kind of twist every single night.
Okay. Do you? Girl, that's a lot of work.
I always feel like an automatic connection with girls that are natural for some reason. I don't know what that is. I hear a lot of other people say the exact same thing.
I cannot sleep on my hair.
Okay, it'll
get too tangly.
So what do you love about being natural? That's the question I love to ask.
I kind of like, it's probably everybody's answer, but I just like how versatile it is.
So I'm having a natural hair meetup. It's on Friday from 5 to 8.
Okay.
So make sure you come. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Make sure you come. Tell all naturals you know, any natural friends, anybody you see on campus.
I love your hair.
Thank you. Oh my goodness. Do you mind if I interview you?
I spotted her across campus and I like smiled and said, okay, I need to get her. And she smiled at me too, not even knowing each other. And when we met, she was just really friendly, really open. She had a different style, piercings in her cheeks. I don't think I could ever do that.
This is all your hair?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Most of the time when people see my hair and I approach them, I think they think that it's a wig and it's weave. And I'm like, y'all, I would not wear this much weave if I could afford it. I wouldn't buy anything like this. Sometimes they're scared to ask me, like, is it mine? Like, oh, I don't want to hurt her feelings, like hate on her game.
Have you ever received any negative criticism?
No, it's just some people, like, I like promote going natural to everybody.
Yeah.
And they say going natural is not for everybody, which I somewhat agree with, but it's still a way to go.
I really hope that women see, especially black women, see that we can grow long hair.
You should at least try it once. Every black woman should try it at least once in their life. You know, it's authentically who you are. You never know if you'll love it until you actually try it, right?
Because that's what you were born with at the end of the day, right?
Exactly. How cute are you, girl? You are ready for the camera. You hit me with that pose. Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
It's
You're
nice
so
meeting
cute.
you.
I feel like I know you. Like, yeah, see you later. Y'all have a good day. See you.
I just started this whole process, and I actually talked to my mom like really far in depth today. And when I say mom, I mean my adoptive mom. I talked to her really in depth today. She seems pretty, you know, indifferent about me doing it. She's proud of me for waiting and, you know, making sure my life was together and everything I should do. So I really wanted to ask you, what do you think? And I know we talked briefly about this, but what should I expect like here?
I would honestly say just have no expectations at all. You could be, you know, walking into who knows what, and you just have to be okay with that. You know, everyone's at a different space. You know, you can't make them be, you know, open and wanting you to, you know, talk to them more. And, you know, just don't take anything personal. That's one of my first pieces of advice.
People are always like, is that you rapping on your intro? You're so cool. And I'm like, yeah. One time I told people it wasn't. I told them I had it professionally made. But I just want to start rapping on there because I think it's cool that I still got the skills, you know, after all these years. Well, first of all, I started rapping when I was like 10 years old. It's a part of, first of all, growing up in the hood with a radio and mom who's at work for like 8 to 12 hours a day. I had to entertain myself, and I was really into music, and I was classically trained on piano. So I started listening to the radio, and I could regurgitate anything that came on. My cousins called me a human radio, and I went with it. So I started rapping, you know, what other people would rap, and then I started figuring out, like I started listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony, and I was like, ooh, I like rapping like them. And then I started listening to Twista, and I started trying to rap like him. So that just came together for my own little style. In high school, I used to play Touch the Table, and it would only be dudes at the table, and I would rap with the dudes, and I would always beat most of the dudes. I don't think there was a time that I was ever beaten. And then I run a rap contest at a Jay-Z concert, and then another one at a Nelly concert. And I really thought I was going to be a rapper, but my mother said, heck no, you're going to school and you better just go to school. You can be a rapper after school. So that didn't happen. Well, I'm a baller, no question, unless you're trying to be a player. With that triple beam medicine, y'all really ain't ready to see me flex. Cause I'm a big player, what they call you big player OG. I'm just an OG, I'm dropping these keys, I'm just a big player, knocking you bees on your backs. Rat-a-tat, matter of fact, y'all really ain't ready for this. Give me enough fat chandelier to listen, nigga didn't take out his biz. Well, I'm a player, no say blue, what you got to say blue effect. We just better knock on the wood 10 times and you find that you never can play out a player.
I can test to the drum kit. You wanna see me, you messing with the wrong kid. I can test to the drum kit. You wanna see me, you messing with the wrong kid.
Watch the cast react. Click this link.